The speed boost and contested greens you get on this build are just insane. The second I started getting clips like these on day one, I knew I found the one. This 6'6" Demigod ISO build gets a 90 driving dunk, which means it unlocks silver posterizer and the ability to get contact dunks. Gets a 93 ball handling rating, which means it gets every single gold playmaking badge, as well as Hall of Fame ankle breaker, and also unlocks some of the fastest speed boosts in the entire game. Gets an 88 perimeter defense and 85 steal, and the ability to lock down other ISO players. And on top of all that, gets a maxed out acceleration and a maxed out wingspan, which means it gets gold speed booster, gold handles for days, and gold 94 feet, making this build a complete nightmare to go against offensively and defensively. This is your sign to make a tall guard. What's up, Simply Squad? It's your boy Demigod grinding, and y'all, I'm gonna need you to drop a like right now, because the second this video gets 3K likes, I will drop the first ever 6'8" rebirth build. That is quite literally a LeBron James build, an ISO build, and a pure lockdown defender wrapped into one. It literally has an 85 ball handle and an 83 point rating, and still gets the build name Defensive Menace. That's how good the defense on it is. So make sure you subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss out on that. We are almost at 800k subs. Spam up 800k grinding in the comments if you've been supporting for the longest. Now y'all, what you're watching right now is me cooking up during my first 5 park games alone. This build is so good, I literally learned how to speed boost in green contested my very first game on, and I scored 20 points on 9 for 13 shooting. At the time I'm recording this video, I'm 5-0, averaging 13 points per game my first 5 games on NBA 2K24. And the reason for that isn't because I'm good. It's because I was the only one out there that had a build that could speed boost at will, get contact dunks, and still be able to green contested at a high rate. So I decided, instead of gatekeeping and just going crazy myself, that I would plug y'all so y'all could go off on your first day playing park as well. So today I'm gonna give you my exact build as well as tips and tricks that I learned that will help you win your first park games as well. And if enough of y'all are feeling generous and drop a sub with notifications on, I'll also plug y'all with my jump shot and my dribble moves as soon as we hit 800,000 subscribers. That way I have enough time to find the best dribble moves and best jump shot for every build in the game, not just my Demigod build. But speaking of my Demigod build, let's get into this. Alright y'all, here we go. My bad for the player name. I don't know who could have done that, but you should still probably listen. So for this build, obviously we're gonna be 6'6". Then we're gonna go lowest weight because we're not upgrading strength on this build. You should never upgrade strength on a 6'6" build. And then finally, we're gonna go max wingspan, which is actually insane, and I'll explain why later. And the first thing we're gonna upgrade is our driving dunk all the way to a 90. What that's gonna give you is silver posterizer once we upgrade our vertical, of course, silver slithery finisher, and gold precision dunker. And I'm not gonna lie, that's what makes me excited about this build. I haven't even started abusing the skill dunks with precision dunker yet. My first 5 park games, I was straight pressing X because I wasn't trying to risk nothing. I mean, come on, bro. I'm undefeated. I'm not trying to lose. After that, the next important threshold we're gonna meet is an 83 point rating. Now, disclaimer, y'all, if you look up my build in game, I actually have a 78 3-point rating on my build. But I'm trying to save y'all from making the biggest regret that I have about my build. You 100% should go 83 point rating on a 6'6" build. And the reason for that is because at 78, you're not allowed to use a lot of the best jump shots, meaning you're not allowed to use a lot of the best bases and the best releases in the entire game. If you don't believe me, you can ask my Twitch chat. I was streaming in front of like 800 people and they was watching me pick a jump shot for nearly 2 hours. By the way, if y'all ever want to watch me cook up live and go undefeated right in front of your eyes, it's twitch.tv/simplygrinding, and the link is in the description. Make sure to go follow. I'm going live every single day. Now don't worry y'all, we're gonna come back up and fix up some other attributes, but first I want to make sure we get the most important caps. So the next one we're gonna do is ball handling completely maxed out at a 93, which of course gives you gold killer combos, gold unpluckable, and Hall of Fame ankle breaker. I'm not gonna lie, once I figure out the moves that really break ankles in this game, I'm showing no mercy to y'all. It's gonna be 2K19 play sharp grinding all over again, bro. Bodies are gonna be hitting the floor left and right. I can't wait. And after that, we're gonna go an 83 speed with ball. And y'all can't see it right now, but the reason for 83 speed with ball is because that's what we're gonna need for gold speed booster. Not to mention, it's also gonna give you silver blow by, gold hyperdrive. It's gonna give us a lot of badges. Just wait till the end of the build. Trust me, you're gonna see how insane it really is. And after that, we might as well finish off playmaking, so we're gonna have a 75 pass accuracy. Now, I can already hear the comments. 75 pass accuracy on a point guard? I have played the game. I'm currently 5-0. Not once have I iconed or pressed A to my teammate and it got there slow. Literally just put your pass style on none and pass accuracy 75 is more than fine. Trust me on this, when you see the entire build, you'll understand why I'm perfectly fine with a 75 pass accuracy, and I'm telling you right now, you will not notice a difference. Now, I know y'all are sitting on the edge of your seats wondering if this build has defense, and don't worry, it does. We actually get an 88 perimeter defense and an 85 steal. The 85 steal is for silver glove, silver interceptor, and silver right stick ripper. And the 88 perimeter defense is going to give us silver clamps, as well as a bunch of other defensive badges that I'm going to go over once we get our physicals up and you can see them for yourself. So speaking of physicals, let's go ahead and max this out. Our acceleration is going to be an 87 and our speed is going to be an 82 to unlock gold hyperdrive. So just like that, you see that we get gold speed booster, gold blow by, gold hyperdrive, and silver fast feet for defense. And to finish off the physicals, we're going to go a 50 strength to unlock silver clamps. Super important that you meet the minimum requirement to get that badge upgraded. Then we're going to make our vertical a 78 to make sure that we can equip the contact dunk animations that we spent so many attributes to get. And finally, we're going to go a 99 stamina to get gold 94 feet, gold workhorse, and gold handles for days. Oh, and don't forget that we still have gold speed booster and gold blow by on a 6'6" max wingspan build. Now let's fine tune this build to perfection so we can really talk about it. We're going to bring down our standing dunk to a 35. That's the minimum rating you can do without it lowering your driving dunk. For those of y'all that are wondering, no, you cannot get a standing dunk with a 35 rating. It's just a forced attribute. And then after that, the only attributes we can upgrade won't really help us. Putting our interior defense to like 32 won't help us. Defensive rebound won't help us. Putting our vertical to an 80 does nothing. So we might as well just upgrade our free throw just in case we play wreck on this build. And you can see what it's gonna look like fully maxed out. Now we have to go over this because just looking at the ratings does not do this build justice. First off, 93 ball handling. You get gold blow by, gold handles for days, gold killer combos, gold speed booster, gold unpluckable, and a Hall of Fame ankle breaker on a 6'6" max wingspan build. Speaking of max wingspan, that is gonna heavily improve your defense, which already gets silver clamps, 94 feet on gold, challenger on gold, silver fast feet, gold workhorse, and silver pick dodger and ankle braces as well. I wouldn't go as far and say that you're your own lockdown defender like I would for my 6'8", but you can hold your own on defense, and my 6'8" definitely does not get all these playmaking badges on gold or Hall of Fame. That is insane. Then you get an 83 point rating, which with these badges doesn't look that crazy, but the 80 rating alone is super important. I'm telling you right now, if you're gonna change the 3-point rating on this build, the absolute lowest I would go on any build this year is a 79 3-point rating. Not because I can't shoot with a 78. Y'all seen the clips. I can shoot with a 78. But because for some reason, Mike Wang got in the lab and just started cooking up the fact that 78 3-point ratings cannot equip any good jump shots. Except for one that I found in the lab, because you know I'm the glitch. Don't worry, I got y'all with the jump shot video. Just make sure that sub count hits 800k subs and I got y'all ASAP. But I'm telling y'all, I'm trying to make your life easier. Go with 79 3-point or an 80 3-point. If you go with 78 3-point, you are in for a grind to find a good jump shot, because trust me, it took me nearly 2 hours to find one. I promise you it'll take you less than 10 minutes to find a good jump shot, because basically every jump shot at 6'6" and up you can get with an 80 3-point rating. Next we have a 90 driving dunk, which of course gives you silver posterizer, silver slithery finisher, gold precision dunker, gold aerial wizard for my crafty dunkers, gold bunny for my hop step dunkers, as well as Hall of Fame spin cycle and Hall of Fame 2-step. And last but not least, we get an 87 acceleration, so our speed boost is super fast. Y'all remember the clips I showed in the beginning? I only had bronze speed booster. Imagine what I'm gonna be doing with gold. You also have an 82 speed, which doesn't affect affect any of your dribbling stats, meaning your speed doesn't affect anything that has to do with how fast you move with the ball, but it does affect your defense, which we did spend attributes upgrading. So I want to be able to be fast enough to read lanes and get in those passing lanes with my 7'3" max wingspan and be able to put it to its full use. And of course, we got a 50 strength for clamp silver, 78 vertical to be able to equip our contact dunk animations, and a 99 stamina to get gold handles for days, gold 94 feet, and gold workhorse. Like, this build is so goated, bro. I love it. I'm so glad that I decided to make a 6'6" first before my 6'2" and my 6'8", because it is such a user-friendly build to just get used to the game and learn it. I'm telling you, I went 5-0, and I promise you I am not good at the game yet. I will get good at the game. Give me a couple more days. I promise you I will be amazing. But I've only played 5 games. I've been spending all my time editing and recording for y'all. I'm about to go on a heavy grind sesh tonight, so you might see me tomorrow being 55-0. But as for right now, I'm not great at the game yet, and I was still going off with this build because it is so user-friendly, and the offense and defense is just so balanced that it's just a really easy build to use. And if any of y'all are worried about what drill moves you can get at 6'6" and if they're gonna be good enough, again, I showed you on the intro that the drill moves are fast. You will be fine, I promise you. I still gotta lab which ones I really like the best, but I found like 3 or 4 that are for sure gonna stay on my build the entire year, assuming they don't drop super OP dribble animations in like season 4 or something. We gonna have to see. You're gonna see that you get shades of Baron Davis, Lonzo Ball, and De'Aaron Fox. By the way, De'Aaron Fox's dribble moves are all fire. Suggest putting them on if you can, and you get the build name two-way floor spacing slasher, which I love because no matter what y'all say, most 2K players only focus on the slasher part, and I can attest to that because people were leaving me wide open my first 5 games, thinking that I couldn't shoot because I had slasher in my build name. And yes, I understand that floor spacing means that you can space the floor, which means you can shoot, but I'm telling you, 2K players focus on slasher. Y'all will see when you make this build. But anyways, y'all, that's pretty much it. You are now ready to dominate the park and go undefeated just like I did. Y'all let me know in the comments how your first day goes. Come back to this video and let me know how your first day went. Did your teammates sell you when you had like 20 points and was going off? And I'm not gonna lie, the NBA 2K24 seems like a real easy game to get used to. Everyone's just having fun with it. So make sure no matter what build y'all make, y'all just go out and you have fun like a video game is supposed to be. Anyways, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. I love you all, and as always, keep grinding.
Ballin', 2K we never be falling. Rachel she never be calling. Still hitting shots while they steady be taunting. Ballin', 2K we never be falling. Rachel she never be calling. Still hitting shots while they steady be